McCandlessGetty Images Former prosecutor Marcia Clark produced a new ABC series called The Fix. The show's plot bears some striking similarities to Marcia's own experience prosecuting the O.J. Simpson case. Many fans have been wondering if The Fix tells a true story. Anyone who regularly watches ABC has seen a promotional clip for The Fix by now. The new drama, which is set to premiere Monday night, is produced by famed prosecutor Marcia Clark, and is highly anticipated as a result. If you've noticed that the previews for the show bear some striking similarities to Marcia's own experiences working on the infamous O.J. Simpson case, you're not alone. The almost eerily familiar storyline has many fans wondering, is The Fix based on a true story? Let's take a look back at Marcia Clark's real-life story. When Marcia worked as the lead prosecutor in the 1995 trial of former football star O.J. Simpson, she quickly became a household name. But after 134 days of trial, and just 4 hours of deliberation, the jury found O.J. not guilty for the murders of his ex-wife Nicole Brown and her friend Ron Goldman, and the prosecution lost the case. Shortly after her highly publicized loss, Marcia stopped practicing law and generally stayed away from the public eye, aside from writing several books and making a handful of TV appearances. And it's not hard to see why. Ever since the infamous trial, she's been publicly ridiculed for everything from her failure to imprison O.J. to her appearance. Lester Cohen-Getty Images. What many consider to be Marcia's public road to redemption began when Sarah Paulson played her in Ryan Murphy's award-winning 2016 miniseries, American Crime Story: The People v. O.J. Simpson. The actress played a much more relatable version of Marcia than many were used to seeing. Vanity Fair even proclaimed that the show helped to turn her into a feminist hero. When the series was honored at the Emmys that year, Marcia joined Sarah at the event. The Fix follows the prosecutor with some striking similarities. Now that Marcia has started to make her way back into the public eye, The Fix is her latest, and arguably biggest, project. Much like Marcia herself, The Fix's lead character, Maya Travis, played by Robin Tunney, is a former prosecutor who steps away from legal work and out of the spotlight after losing a high-profile murder case in which a black movie star named Severin "Sevy" Johnson, played by Adewale Akinnuoye-Agbaje, is accused of committing a double homicide. Sound familiar yet? Devastated by the outcome of the case, Maya spends 8 years living on a horse farm in near isolation. But then, the unthinkable happens. Sevy becomes the suspect in another murder. This time, he's believed to possibly have been involved in the killing of his latest girlfriend, and so Maya returns to the real world to help with the investigation and try the case. So, is The Fix based on a true story? The short answer, kind of. Many connecting lines can certainly be drawn between Marcia's real-life story and Maya's fictional one. But as we all know, O.J. has not been tried in another murder case, and Marcia has not been involved with any of his more recent legal battles. Critics have been quick to say that The Fix is Marcia's thinly veiled attempt at retelling her own story, but true stories are so often used as the basis for crime-based TV shows, Law and Order, Anyone, that it's hard to fault the former prosecutor for doing just that. Perhaps Marcia herself answers this question best in ABC's promotional videos for the show. Is this a revenge fantasy? She asks. Maybe. You can watch The Fix on ABC on Mondays at 10 p.m.